Because they were previously playing Jet Rays. Hello, actually, this is really different. Ooh. So, NRG playing their basic composition, right? Neither team opted into a Sage by default, but actually FNS has picked it up this time. Usually he'd be playing the Killjoy, and Victor would either be playing Rays or Reyna.
Movement under the tunnel there, straight through under the tube into that B site, and yeah, he's going to be able to take down Som. So that's a nice early win, but the site has been conceded. So 4 versus 5, they'll get the afterplant though.
Yeah, and if you look, all of the OpTic players are so far back right now, but they have the man advantage, so that's okay. And in addition to that, Dan, the wall on FNS right now, that's massive. Oh man, another one falls in Ye's favor.
Yeah, looking to really make it hurt so far. Early on here in this best of 3. Trying to hold the line right now. Good coordination coming through. You can see the early exchange of utility to try to delay things. Oh, you working his way in the back. That's going to be very helpful. Ooh. Taking down Victor as well. Some big results there on the flank, but now it's just down to hazed against 3 players. The pressure's coming through, and he's forced to peek straight into crashies. So OpTic will be picking up the first one on the defense. Held on to a lot of their utility. They haven't really been forced to use it early on, so there should be a decent retake attempt from them.
Oh, but the Sage wall falling, that is the key piece in this retake, Dan. I have no idea how the defuse comes in now.
That's such a good point. It's going to be very difficult. They'll have to be a lot more aggressive with this, trying to rely on the Viper toxic screen there. And Hunter's Fury comes through as well from eeiu, and that's going to make life very difficult here on that defuse attempt. And Tex is just going to send it straight forward. So he spots the weakness, and he really wants to make it hurt. And there's just no space here for Marv, just stuck at the back of the site. And he's getting attacked from all sides. And NRG will be able to pick up their first round. It feels a little bit hard for OpTic to know exactly what's happening. That could always be a fake, but starting to be believers now. And they're going to have to play the retake. They've given up the site completely. The spike is going to go down for NRG once again, doing a great job with that. FNS here, trying to see what he can do, coming out of kitchen on the walkway, able to take down one, but this is looking very difficult. Lots of fights breaking out around the spike plant. The spike's not actually being planted just yet. This is going to take hazed out of the picture for a second, but the snake bite will slow down any possible approach. FNS in such a difficult position, has that wall as well, and looks like he's going to get covered here. The trace come on through again, though. This is neck and neck. Hazed doing his best to isolate those fights, but OpTic with the presence of mind to make sure that he couldn't. And man, that was a very close one. I actually felt like NRG were going to be able to pick up that one. Point coming through from Victor, and that slows everything down a little bit. 25 seconds to get this spike planted, and that utility now, the other Viper's pick coming through from hazed this time to try to get that plant in, and that's a great opening there. Som finding Ye. Now the plant comes through, and the question is, what play will we have in response here from OpTic? The res is in. That's going to make things a little bit easier. OpTic find a timing. They take down hazed, and the Viper pit drops, and that just leaves eeiu in just an unwinnable position.
That was so amazing, Dan. FNS baits the res. Typically, you know, everyone's going to be ready. They have the ping on the dead body ready to spam. How does OpTic respond in that moment? They're immediately all retaking as the res is coming in. A site, Ye is so close. He could be a third. But I think hazed lurking in mid is going to be the game this round. That's the game for NRG.
And Android will make the entry happen, still FNS to deal with. Oh, trying to pull out the wall immediately, but there's the punish. Oh, that's an insane shot from Ye, just barely catching Som to take him down. Enormous kill to get, but here comes that lurk you were talking about. Hazed, unleashed, takes down Victor. And now it's going to get a little bit tricky. It's a 2 versus 2. So by no means are OpTic out of this retake.
Android gets the perfect plant down, uses the rendezvous to get out of the site. That Hunter's Fury got nothing.
This tour de force is certainly very dangerous, but Ye doing him one better. And now it's
out of position, Dan. He's out of position, but they're not even halved yet. Hazed has no idea. Oh no, Hazed has no eyes on the bomb, Dan, and I mean he has no way of knowing they're not sticking it right there, so he has to commit out. And
Ye playing this deep position again. The rendezvous is so powerful for these like forward positions. There it goes. Ye takes a spot, the rendezvous to follow, and there is very little to punish this one. eeiu at least gets 1 kill, but it's so favorable for OpTic as they demolish this push. Oh! The style points for Ye is just out of control.
Where they could have won the round, but things always go OpTic's way. The wall comes in from FNS. He feels the hit coming.
Yeah, that's actually a very, very annoying wall. And Hunter's Fury will come in response from eeiu. We'll see what they can do with it. There's some on the entry, and it's working out. The entries are flowing in for NRG. Android with another one. And crashies will make the play from the back. Has to clutch this one out, and you saw it in your mind's eye. Maybe a transfer, but gets shut down very quickly. And it's looking great now for NRG. They have enough players to cover every eventuality. And in comes Marved from the flank. And it looks like eeiu's going to be ready for this one. And there we go, coming in from jail. And there we go. NRG pick up their second round. Might get some more aggression again on aim here from OpTic. Oh, I don't think they're going to think differently there. The Viper's pick comes down on B long again, though, for OpTic on defense. And, oh, look, just a push triggered immediately from NRG, just charging their way forward, trying to claim that space as quickly as they can. And some up there in the nest trying to get himself some value out of that operator. And there's still a presence backside here for OpTic. They're wanting to fight on this one. They're not wanting to allow that spike to go down. crashies still holding on to the backside control, and that is a huge problem. OpTic not allowing anything to go the way of NRG right now. They're having to fight tooth and nail for all of this space, and they can't get it. Here goes eeiu, though, to try to rectify that. And, oh, Marv comes in from the back. Oh, no. But he whiffs. And eeiu knows what both are.
He is so good in these scenarios. And look at him. He's trying to find these one-on-ones. And he found one, but crashies one-ups him. The Sova diff comes in, and OpTic gets their 8th and reset NRG. This is spicy.
Yeah, it felt comfortable for OpTic on this retake, but now it doesn't feel quite so comfortable anymore. However, they're stuck in the Viper's pit. It's going to be difficult for NRG here as they await OpTic's push. And he's going to start off the processions with one opener, and Tex is still alive and kicking. This is a 2v2 now. It's getting very dangerous. He's still holding onto his ground right now. Suppressed. Trying to work his way in. He spots one. Another one going down. He knows what the next one is. Victor taps the bomb. And here comes Tex. And there's almost an opportunity there for Victor as he taps their head. But Tex has enough health to weather that one. And NRG pick up a very needed round.
To even get in that scenario, to allow themselves to win the fights. But I think they need this last one too, Dan. Following the drone up mid quick.
Yeah, looking to see what they can find. Android able to punish EA. That's a huge find. And then they're going to just operate off of that momentum, pushing it very quickly up the mid into that A site. FNS though try. Oh my god, sorry, that's so scary for FNS. And he's not going to live to tell the tale. crashies is getting pressured as well. They're just so caught out of position here. The pace is too fast for OpTic to handle.
You want to play? Let's play.
Oh man, Marved quickly in a 1-on-5 and get a nice frag on Hazed to open things up, but so much more to do.
Yeah, it's the last round of the half too, so Marved really just trying to see what shenanigans he can cause. See what he can find. There's a couple players now that's been pressuring him, and finally he'll go down. eeiu takes him out, and NRG, they pick up a 4th round. Will win up.
Oh, Marv is going to hear him, Dan. Oh, this is so scary right now.
Oh, he saw a pixel, and there we go. Marv takes one down. Som is in position just in time to deal with that. Oh, huge damage to vulnerable as well. Oh my goodness, FNS just jumped straight back into it, trying to dodge the shock darts, but they cannot be dodged. eeiu's going to finish off Victor, and it's looking really scary right now. Down to crashies for
no time,
and there's no time left. NRG have done a fantastic job. How quick is the retake? If the retake goes very quickly, Marv might not get value in time. Marv speeding things up. Push is coming through. There's so much utility to worry about, so much vision getting blocked off. There's the push beyond the wall. OpTic deflecting the attack, and Marved has been bought so much time, and that's going to send an end to this one. Really well played by OpTic. That's a prime gaming flawless coming through for them for their 9th round. Yeah, very big push. And again, they don't have much util, but they're looking for Marved. And he's here once again as he is on this default. Fantastic defense. There's no trade at all against Marved. That was the plan. You have to at least be able to take down Marved, and Marved might just kill everybody. He does. Marved kills everybody.
They found him, Dan. They were looking for him, and I don't think they're going to look for him again next round.
He's got the Viper's Pit now as well, and might even get the ace.
Sure.
Beautiful. Of course. The ace for Marv.
Oh, he's nerding.
The question is, will they spot this? Yeah, Marved is going to be spotted. It's all very scary angles to deal with. Marved, 20 HP. He can surely get a lot more delay out of this position as well. It's a very annoying position to deal with. And in the meantime, Spike gets planted on the B site as eventually Tex is going to swing in and kill Marved.
But there's still a signature though, Dan. So Tex is going to have to go through this, and he does. He tanks it. So now he's on this flank.
Oh, they're all
this is
bunched
kind of
up.
sketchy.
They're all bunched up, trying to hold at the back line, and here comes Tex. Oh, he had to hit that one. Great angle from FNS. And now it's down to Som and eeiu. And there comes the pressure. They're going to have to peek into Som. Som has to get the kills, but he won't get the kills. He cannot protect the Spike defuse. And the toxic screen is there for the retake. But again, there's so many advantages here for OpTic.
Yeah. Marved is too forward. And without any info, he gets two again.
Some takes down a couple, though, able to deal with Mark. Has to pull out something else. Oh, the shot comes through. Almost gets one onto Victor as well. And now it's the 1 versus 1. Android has a way to do this. Victor is very weak because of the decay. And in swings Android, and Victor's going to drop him immediately. No chance. No chance at all for NRG ultimately as OpTic. They just remain so firm in this game of Icebox.
Sights here today.
Yeah, this time we're going to mix up there from NRG, going for the mid-aggression with the drone, peeking forwards, Tex trying to take the fights, has to deliver something on the arena, able to take down one. Android also follows up. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. Som able to dodge that one, but Tex not so lucky, gets stuck in the ice orb there. crashies, has to find a way to reclaim this spike. The drone goes through, and at the same time, eeiu trying to work his way around the other side. This is very difficult. 4 versus 2 here for NRG as it resets, and it's down to eeiu. Are we going to see some heroics here? Off angle's pretty scary as a perfect angle from Som.
Great angle, 7 HP. He knows that corner is going to get cleared, so he steps off a little bit, picks up this off, closes out the round.
And the ready to go. Looking to find an entry with this one. OpTic change of base here, and the Viper's Pit comes through immediately. That back site wall to prevent the backside space really converting into the retake potential. But oh, finding a great timing, and hazed goes down. That's a fantastic kill from Mark to try to just seal the deal here for OpTic. They're in a 3 versus 4, but the spike didn't go down. It still needs to go down, and Tex in the flank is going to make life even more difficult here now for OpTic. How do they find a way to plant this? They've got to frag their way out of this one, surely. And there goes the plant attempt. That means one player is out of the action. They've managed to find it, but there's so many players surrounding them. They're in a corner. They're stuck at the moment in the Viper's Pit. Marv's Viper's Pit is the only thing giving them any chance right now.
This is actually wild. The wall kind of confines them a little bit. Tex has the leer out, and Som drops right in front of Victor.
And they're going to try to just push on that, and just they managed to take him down. It's up to Marv now. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Can he do anything else here? Takes that one. Oh, no! Oh my God! Marv takes down everybody for the Red Bull clutch and locks it in for OpTic. And it has to be the perfect finish, Sean, because Marv is an animal. This from start to finish on Icebox.
Coming from OpTic, because they know that NRG beat Sentinels. They know roughly what composition NRG are going to run. So they've got to be confident here. They must have been in the lab, and this is where the Coach Chet stuff starts to come into this map too.
Double satchel into heaven and stuff like that. We'll have to find out. But it looks like, you know, they're going to split Arcade and Tree early round, and NRG's going to take the fight, and they're going to get punished.
That's a great start. That's a really great start. Looking to try to open things up here towards this B site, and they're going to start streaming through. Don't care about those toxic screens whatsoever. crashies picks off another one. Starting to get very, very difficult for Android, stuck between 2 players. And it's a 4 versus 2 after plant here for OpTic. They're looking so good right now, and there's nothing. I mean, that was just so one-sided, Sean. That's a great... Yeah, and Tex is in a really forward position there, that forward off angle. Does have the support, so it's not like there's no defensive setup here. Looking to try to TP out, but gets caught too quickly for that. And there we go, the gravity well coming in. What a set play out of OpTic to try to take arcade control and just run it straight into that B site. eeiu on the breach, trying to guard this rope, and he's doing so. Excellent job so far from eeiu. Can't get the 3rd kill, but he's done enough here to give a chance, because Android's actually snuck through spawn. And he's got some coming through gen with him as well. There's that Viper's Pit.
Wow, that's going to make this retake so difficult. Som has all of his abilities, though, in this jet roll. He could dash out if he makes this contact, but he's not going to get it.
And it doesn't really give too much here for Android, but they don't seem to realize... Okay, never mind. Finesse will find him. And another great round from OpTic.
Yes, yes. So now FNS has this Rolling Thunder online, and there's one place NRG can retake from. There it is. It's going to slow things down a lot. See, it's just drawing time.
Yeah, forward Nebula, though, to try to cut off the angles that the OpTic team have to defend this spike. And NRG are gaining some ground here. They're doing a good job. It's very difficult, but they're making things happen. Android with another nice pickup. Marved and Victor, great transfer coming through right at the end to secure the round. It's still 30 seconds, but they're starting to get very committed into this B site. They have that tower control. crashies working his way around. The weakened player, and there's the trade coming from Victor. The follow-up. Paint shells to Canteen as well to just, again, make sure this spike can absolutely go down. The Cosmic Divide coming through as well just really makes this
the
feel
rolling thunder,
impossible.
Dan. But look at OpTic. Look at their spacing. I don't think he can hit more than one with this.
Yeah, you're totally right. Oh,
OpTic
it's going to
seems
be...
so aware.
Oh, do they use it? I don't know about it. And there goes the Aftershock to try to at least push out one player. Can't find the frag, though. Android has to go in close to that Marshall. Oh, whistle against Finesse. That's so unfortunate there for Android. And there's not a lot left at this point. OpTic looking very confident. And they have the better guns. And they'll have another round in the bag. 6-0.
It's going to be a really early challenge here over at Dish by Ye. And he has the rendezvous to get out.
Great flash out of the door as well. That's a problem. And that's actually going to allow Ye to perhaps push further forward as well. There was, as you say, likely to be a challenge there, but Ye is just ready for everything.
Both controllers, Dan. Both controllers have been picked right now, and this is a third coming Ye's way. Tex has second thoughts.
I mean, you know, I think I would as well. This is not going to be fun, but the splash does come out. So with that gives the advantage. And is there something that Som can do to try to hold the side there? Tex, he's going to have to go beyond it. Great shot from Tex as he falls out of the drop position. Som looking to follow that one up as well. Just flying there to dodge all of that rolling thunder. And Victor's pulled out the rocket, but will he find anything with this? Might be blocked, but no, takes down eeiu, Tex in the back, leaving Som in the 1 versus 2. And it's a quick dash towards the B side here.
Som knows
it's completely open, and Som has a better rotation, just like you said before. Can he find the catch? Oh, have to redeploy the poison orb. That's going to slow down things even more, allowing Som to get closer. It might be able to make the play through. There's the pause, the tap, and crashies wins the 1 versus 1. That chance was definitely a good one for NRG, but it's gone.
Blade Storm, he better be ready.
And there we go. So I'm just going to send it anyway. And unfortunately, can't do more than one. But that might be enough. We'll have to see now as the Nebula goes down. That does create some time here for NRG to react before the push comes into the site. They've got that flank coming in from the A site here. But OpTic are moving in so fast. Undeniable on this B site. And Victor really making things look easy. And now it's just one avenue of attack on this retake for NRG. And it's just, the confidence is just, it's so difficult to play against. Hitting the boxes and spray through. I mean, the test, but it's going to instead be the Rolling Thunder coming through. And that is going to be very difficult to deal with. And they, you know, as you say, where Android has to be the relative position. And it's just such a good execute once again. eeiu trying to hold things on in tower. Flash comes through, can't do anything, can't push with it because of the Aftershock in return. Coming out of FNS, and now Victor can challenge eeiu, and he's going to take him out. Just very easy once again for OpTic. They are demolishing NRG. It's like you said, it really feels like they know exactly what to expect every single time.
This is so impressive for a first performance on a map. They are putting our entire region on notice right now. This is such a good performance by OpTic.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we've covered it so many times. There's such little data in terms of comp matches right now for this OpTic team. And as you say, also just the first time we're seeing them on Fracture.
I mean, look at this take of A main, Dan. The fault line into the grab wall deep, into the double satchel up. If you're playing in that corridor, you're dead. But you can see OpTic getting a little too loose here, flashing through that smoke. Haze punishes them, and the molly comes in. Maybe this is where NRG gets on the board.
Yeah, at the same time that there is tree control for OpTic, Ye's been looking after that position, and so they have the ability to go back there. And here's the collapse coming through the door position as well, trying to eliminate the rest of the OpTic players. crashies holds onto the front though, still alive, and Som will eventually deal with him. Actually, an amazing result from OpTic, all things considered, and it's a 2 versus 2, and they'll get that B spike down.
And Ye's in Canteen, Dan. He's opting so deep into defender spawn.
Let's see if they can find a way to get through here. The fault line slows things down a little bit as Ye gets that angle, wins that angle because of the fault line. this is very difficult again for NRG. It's not going to be easy to get any single round against OpTic here.
How do they flush A out of this canteen spot?
There's a dash, and there it is. Forces the whiff into cover, but sadly for Som is the last man standing, and he's going to have to win two very difficult battles. Ye will take him out. It's not even a question, and that's a 10-0. Then Ye's mixed up that position instead of just guarding the dish. He's now on that tree position. There comes the push into the site. Once again, these executes have been very, very strong. But NRG managing to actually slow things down. Getting some of these opening picks, slowing down the attack. In goes eeiu for some heroics as well. Able to swap out for the Phantom for extra damage. And it looks like finally maybe there's a chance here for a round for NRG. Oh, crashies might be looking to push this one. Som is trying to play it safe as crashies plays the corner. It's going to be up to a flick shot here. crashies has time to actually wait to see if someone will make the move first, and crashies certainly cannot move.
Som has to rethink things now. It's been so long. crashies could have gone to this B site. He could have pushed in dish. He could be anywhere. So Som is repositioning, and crashies hears everything, Dan. This is nightmare fuel for NRG.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate that nobody had spotted crashies. And so Som is in the dark completely. Oh no. Oh no, Som. Is this actually happening? crashies is moving forward, and I just don't know.
No time. So he's running back, and Som hears it.
He doesn't have a dash, so he can't really gain the ground as quickly as he'd like. Oh, crashies is the full open. Oh, no way. I can't believe the round. That's how they get their first round. I can't believe it. But and crashies has that Viper's Pit as well, looking to get that down with a spike. Som, what can he do here? Going close with the Blaze Storm. Tries to take down crashies, but can't kill crashies. That Viper's Pit will go down. The showstopper from Victor. Also clearing space here. That's a guaranteed kill in tower. And OpTic have cleared the site. They've got the Viper's Pit down to protect the spike plant. And this is so hard for NRG to get back in. It's so hard. eeiu finds a kill onto Marved. That's one of the controllers down at the very least. crashies and finesse very low. There goes Victor, and it starts to happen. The whiff from Ye, but he's still holding the line. This is very, very hard. Oh, Tech still somehow finds a way to get the kill, but it's up to eeiu. He's going to get found, though. That's unfortunate. So many close situations here for NRG, and I can't believe it. NRG, they just had to pick themselves up here, and Tech's looking for that opening at tower, but look at the util in response. OpTic are going to be receiving that push.
Is Asher in heaven? Marved. He's all alone up here.
Oh, and that's a good start here for NRG. They get the opening two picks here. They got that side control right now. And OpTic are trying to fight them before that spike goes down. That's a great flick from Victor. But Yates against 3 players. I mean, this is what he does, though. Headhunter ready to go. And he's actually walked in the gaps. They don't see him. He's so deep. He's so deep. That's 2 players down, and there's 1 more left to go. It's Tex. And Ye, he's got 2 bullets left in the Headhunter. 1 bullet left. Able to swap out for the Ghost. And Tex needs to do this for NRG. They're in such a bad position. He has to pick this up. There goes Ye, and Tex delivers for NRG.
I think they chose a good medium.
Yeah, a couple Vandals, a couple upgrades.
Oh,
great.
That's going to help a lot.
Beautiful trade, though, off of the dash, too. And just running the momentum forward. Look, making it look like they're on an anti-eco. But in reality, this is the first buy for OpTic. Really confident start from NRG. That is very important. We have Finesse and Victor. Like, what they could serve here is, again, it's psychological warfare. If they can just do a lot of damage, make every round really painful, then that would be a win, even if OpTic lose this round.
1 enemy remaining.
NRG aware, though. Very aware.
They are aware. Victor in this 1-on-5. He's not going to find anything. The Prime Gaming Flawless comes in for NRG on their bonus round. Play for the orb over there at Arcade. He has the Tour de Force out.
Very scary.
Oh,
and someone's going to walk straight into it, completely dry. That's a massive problem. And they didn't get the Rolling Thunder secured either because they didn't feel confident to go for the orb after that pick from Ye. So now OpTic are rotating based on what they think their opponents will do. And they are correct because they're drawing themselves towards A, which is where NRG are going.
But look where that Tour de Force is now, Dan. It's coming right at them. And they also have Victor with these paint shells right here at Sand.
Oh, no! Absolute catastrophe as Ye finds perfect timing with the quarter force and annihilates the entire team, secures the ace, and that is not how you wanted to see it go for NRG. Might have a battle over Arcade. Ye's on the operator.
He was making his way under past Dan. I think he could ult Ye right now and they could push him, but they take him out.
He found his way around the back there because Ye was scoped in the entire time. And that's the opening they needed. They at least trade some for Ye, and crashies on the site. And there's another trade coming through. Very responsible stuff here from NRG as their spacing allows them to take these forward positions. And eeiu catches FNS. So OpTic, they're getting picked apart one by one at this point. Opportunity for Victor. He's going to be able to secure it. And Rolling Thunder in response to slow things down. That's unfortunate that eeiu felt he had to use it there. And all it does is slow things down. It doesn't even get a kill.
No spike plant still.
Oh, the paint shell slows it down even more.
My.
And there's the lurk into the Viper's pit. Android wins that. Very important. Now Victor could just play spoiler to this one. We saw it in the previous map. Marved doing this. Victor down to 1 HP in the Viper's pit due to the decay. Gonna heal up a little bit as well as he gets out of that decay.
He is solving this equation right now, Dan. The second he realizes that they're both not here, he's going to realize they're in this corner.
Victor, what does his game sense say at this point? In fact, it looks like he doesn't want to go for it. There is an operator down there. It is Ye's operator. I mean, there we go. That can win them the round in Ye's hands, as we just saw with the tour de force. So as they've slowed things down a lot, and they've also forced out some utility from NRG. And NRG haven't gained any ground for all of that. Exchange.
Oh, that's their whole topside control, Dan. No one dish, no one arcade. This is very one-dimensional now. But OpTic also has no info. They don't realize this.
Yeah, and OpTic are thinking, oh, maybe they go back to B after losing their player Dish, but in goes Victor. It's actually a whiff for the showstopper. It doesn't matter because that's a spike going beyond the wall. That was not supposed to happen. And NRG are in desperation mode, 3 versus 5. But they've got to get that spike planted. Som's able to grab that one and get back. Sight! Oh, he gets denied. And FNS keeps the pressure just piling on, and they have nowhere to turn. OpTic pick it up 13-5. A devastatingly strong performance from them, as it looks honestly like NRG was never involved in this game, Sean.